Circling way back earlier on.
Okay.
About passion projects.
Yeah.
You know, any passionate projects you've been working on recently, other than the Fate one?
I guess I kind of don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I
now.
almost don't want to
Fair
talk.
enough.
Because like I talked about the Fate video and people were asking me about it for an entire year. Because like here's the thing: when you're working on a passion project, it feels great. You just want to talk about it, you want to get it out, and then you forget that you have to make it as well.
That's literally me. That's literally me with the Oyasumi Pun Pun video. Like people have been asking. I've been writing that shit for years now. It's like, when is it? When is it coming out? And I'm like, don't fucking rush the passion, okay?
I probably recorded one of my favorite videos the other day, and it was so fun, and it was very fun. Everything about it was great. I filmed. It should be out by the time this is airing, hopefully. Yeah. If not, I guess it's a surprise. What's coming up? I filmed a video where I worked at a gay bar.
Oh,
Shinjuku.
yeah.
And it was very fun. They were just so welcoming. Everyone was just so chill.
Nice.
It was just a great time. I almost forgot I had cameras on me because I was having a great time reacting and hanging out with the boys. Like we were just
lads.
talking. Yeah, man. They were just. It was just so fun, and especially in Japan, you know, because people are very closed off here.
Yeah.
And it was very much just having a guy be like, "Hey, what's your dick size?" And I was like, "Whoa."
I'm glad you asked.
I'm like,
well, that's the way to break the ice.
I'm
That's
like,
something you don't see in Japan,
this
especially.
Is great. I haven't had this in Japan. I haven't had this level of.
Was he a JoJo fan?
yes, he was.
Did he see an unsucked dick?
It was after I sang sort of
Sonoshino Sadame.
It was after I sang that, so naturally they asked me what was my dick size.
I bet it's huge.
I can imagine he has girth to it. Man.
It was like an Otaku gay bar.
Oh, nice.
So, and had
in
karaoke.
Shinjuku?
Yeah, in Shinjuku.
Nice.
So in the gay district, so you could just go and sing anime songs.
Yeah.
With the boys.
Hell yeah.
That sounds amazing.
It was such a fun bar, so welcoming. It was just great. And I just had an amazing time. And it was great. And it was one of those videos where I didn't really think much about it before I filmed it, but I was like, damn, this is probably one of the most fun videos I've ever filmed.
That's the best feeling.
Just had drinks with the boys.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it's really weird actually meeting anime fans here in Japan because you talk to some of them and it's almost like it's even less popular than it is outside of Japan,
so normalized,
right? Because it's really weird because sometimes you meet an anime fan and you say you watch anime as well, they get so excited.
Yeah.
And they're just like,
I thought I was the only one.
Oh my God, what's your favorite anime? And what do you like watching? And it's so weird because it's almost being transported back like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Except it's here in Japan.
I think it's because, you know, in Japan, you know, they don't have a massive social climate. You know, it isn't, you know, people aren't exactly the most social to one another.
Yeah.
And
especially otakus.
Yeah, and I think having a solid icebreaker, like you like anime, you know, it makes anyone comfortable who it doesn't matter who you are. If you both like anime, you can talk about something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like in Japan where, again, people aren't very socially outgoing, it's such a good icebreaker and a very comfortable one.
Yeah.
And I find that, especially when you're a foreigner as well, people feel a lot more comfortable talking to you because they feel like, oh, you like the same things as me, even though you're from a different place.
Yeah.
And it definitely makes them feel more comfortable.
I feel it's especially as well because unlike in the West where like the whole like anime community and like otaku thing is more of like community-based thing, even in real life, here in Japan it's very much like a lone wolf type of thing. Like I feel like
people don't talk about it.
Like the true like hardcore otakus here, I mean, for one, don't really go out and socialize.
You won't meet them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. You won't go. They won't be outside, like being like walking around, being like, "I like this thing. Do you like it too?" Like, they're not going to be like that. They're going to stick to like 2chan, right, and talk about their passion there, right? Obviously, but and I feel that's why, like, especially in Japan, that's so much more rare to come across. Yeah, because for one, it's like, oh, I didn't know about this whole other side of the community because a lot of these otakus in Japan don't really interact with other people in that, even within the same community, let alone across the fucking ocean. Right?
Yeah, because like you're here in Japan and you talk to a Japanese person, and even if they're not an anime fan, they're like aware of like obviously a lot of anime because we're here in Japan. But like you meet an actual person who watches anime, and it's like I'm transported back to like the early periods of when I got into anime because I've never seen someone's face I've never seen a Japanese person's face light up so much when you say you watch JoJo or when you say you watch some other anime that's maybe not Ava or One Piece, because those are like the two mainstream anime here that even like non-anime fans watch. Yeah. And I guess like that's just not what I expected when I moved to Japan because I thought at least like I didn't know because I'd only heard about, the otaku culture from basically from third-hand accounts, right? I'd never actually had experienced it myself, so I didn't know that anime fans just are still almost like underground here in some senses, right? And that just kind of like blew my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I feel maybe within like the past, like, say 10, 20 years, like much like the West, right? I feel it's become a little bit more open and accepting, and like, you know, like even in the West, right? Kids 10, 20 years ago would get bullied for watching anime. Now you get bullied for not watching anime. I feel in Japan, it's kind of become the same thing now, except still at the end of the day, like the true like hardcore otakus are still very much underground, because I think they're scared to come out.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you said that they're underground, but like every time you watch a documentary, anything about Japan and otakus, you always saw the hardcore one.
Yeah.
They'd be like, this is Tanaka. He spent $10,000 this year on Love Life, and it's like, all right, great.
Fantastic. But I think as well because like just the term otaku in Japan is just so much more than someone who likes anime. Like you have like train otakus, you have military otakus, like the types of fans and like hardcore fans that you wouldn't really see outside of Japan.
I saw a hardcore America otaku.
Did you actually?
I was at my train station, and this guy was wearing a full, what is it, bald eagle? What is it called? What's the American eagle?
Bald eagle.
Bald eagle, right? Bald eagle shirt.
Yeah.
A cowboy hat, like a 10-gallon one.
Yeah.
He had the pins of America on it. He was wearing the bluest denim jeans I've ever seen, and he was wearing cowboy boots. I shit you not. And then he was just Japanese and was wearing glasses, and I was like, "This is just so bizarre." He was just at my train station.
That's some drip, right?
He was just at my train station, and he was doing the fucking hands in belt, waiting for the train to come, and I was like,
"Fuck yeah,
what the fuck, man?"
That's so cool.
I wanted to be like Konnichiwa. I was just like, this is so bizarre. I was like, I want to know the background. I was like, I want that guy to come on Trash Taste. Like, I want to know this dude's
it's
story.
Just so I don't know. It's just like because like especially like every now and then when you go to like a train station in Japan, especially like the Shinkansen, like the bullet trains, you sometimes see some train otakus.
Oh yeah, those pictures.
And they're always taking pictures with these like massive like bird watching lenses.
People do that in the UK though as well. It's big train spotting or whatever, and the planes.
Yeah,
and you always see them at the airport.
Yeah, but like I always find like that side of the otaku fan base to be just so much more interesting. I feel, and maybe it's because I know nothing about it, but also at the same time, it's like it feels so much more like mysterious because you almost never see those kinds of people interacting, even within the same community members.
Yeah, because you also see a lot more shows made about otakus, traditional otakus, I guess, for anime.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh, look at this guy. He spends 20 grand a month on some PNG. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot easier to
get it.
Yeah. That's the thing, right? Is that they want to, these film crews just want something weird. It's really hard to just make fun of a guy who just likes trains. You know what I mean? It's
That's true.
You say what you will, but a lot of the time, these documentaries that would go into a dude's house and be like, "Wow, look at the state. He's got all these anime figures." They're trying to make fun of it, really. They're trying to poke fun.
Because I feel like there's such a big divide between maybe like say anime and then the otaku anime. Yeah. You know what I mean? Basically, like if you see your series in like Akihabara or something, then it's probably going to be looked down upon by a lot of people in Japan. Because I remember we hang out with our friend's girlfriend, and she was like a mad otaku. And I remember talking to her, and she was like, "Yeah, I got bullied in school for liking anime." I'm just like, "What? You're Japanese? What? How is this a thing? How?"
Yeah, I think it's so common that it's almost cool to not like it and do something else, right?
Yeah.